Have you ever felt that itch to start a side hustle, but then you stop yourself because, who has the money to throw at something that might not work? If that's you, trust me, you are not alone. I've been there too, staring at my bank account, wishing I could just make a little extra without digging myself into a financial hole. But what if I told you that you don't need to spend a dime to start building something of your own? Something that gives you breathing room at the end of the month, or even lets you slowly walk away from a job that doesn't light you up anymore. In this video, I'm going to share 5 side hustles you can start with literally $0 upfront. No inventory, no crazy tech setup, no expensive coaching. These are real things I've either done myself or seen others thrive in. So whether you're here because you're craving more freedom or you're just tired of feeling stuck, this might just be the fresh start you need. Let's dive in. Side hustle number 1. Teach what you know, online or in person. Let's start with one of the most empowering, yet often overlooked ways to make extra income: teaching what you already know. And no, you don't need a fancy degree or 10 years of experience to get started. Imagine this. You're sitting at your kitchen table with just your laptop and a cup of coffee. You open Zoom. A student logs in from halfway across the world, eager to learn something you already know. Whether it's a language, a subject like maths or chemistry, or even a passion like guitar or yoga. And the best part? You're getting paid just to be yourself, to share what's already in your brain. Flip what you know into income. Here's the truth. You probably already know something that someone else is willing to pay to learn. Are you bilingual? Teach a language. Majoring in science? Tutor high school students in biology. Love playing piano? Teach beginners from home. Good at speaking English? Help others prepare for job interviews. There are people all over the world looking for tutors, and thanks to the internet, they can find you. That's the thing with teaching. It's not just about the money. It's about realizing what you already know has value. Where to start? You can start with $0, no excuses. Online platforms, Preply, perfect for tutoring languages. Heads up, they take 100% of your first class fee. Yeah, ouch. But after that, it drops to 18 to 33% depending on your hours. Superprof, free for tutors. Students pay a small fee to contact you. Wyzen Outschool, Cambly, also great options depending on what you teach. Teach independently. If you have a small audience on TikTok, Instagram, or even local Facebook groups, start offering lessons directly. You keep 100% of what you make, no middleman. Use Zoom, Google Meet, or Skype to run your lessons. All free. What you need? A smartphone or laptop, a quiet space to teach, a basic lesson plan or outline. You can find templates online. Confidence. Even if it's just 10 seconds of courage to hit start meeting. Why this works. No startup costs. Flexible hours. You choose when and how often you teach. Scalable. Start small, build experience, then raise your rates. Global demand, especially for language learning, test prep, and soft skills like speaking or writing. And here's a secret. If you get really good at it, you can even turn your lessons into an online course, a YouTube channel, or a coaching program down the line. Instead of saying, I tutor maths, say, I help high school students ace their biology exams in under 6 weeks. Instead of, I teach English, say, I help non-native speakers get confident in job interviews. People don't pay for vague skills, they pay for clear outcomes. Side hustle number 2, print on demand. Sell without inventory. Imagine waking up to a "you've made a sale" notification and realizing that you earned money while you were literally dreaming. No packaging, no shipping, no customer service chaos. That's the magic of print on demand, PO, one of the lowest risk ways to start selling physical products without ever touching inventory. What is print on demand? Print on demand lets you create custom designed products like mugs, t-shirts, tote phone cases, journals, and sell them online. You don't hold stock. You don't print anything yourself. You just upload your design. When someone buys it, the platform prints and ships it directly to the customer. You keep the profit. Think of it as drop shipping for creative people. Why this side hustle is so powerful. $0 startup cost. You only pay when a product is ordered. No storage, shipping, or production headaches. You can start with just a phone and your imagination. Perfect for creatives, designers, or anyone with a message or aesthetic. Potential to turn into passive income if you build a winning product line. And the best part, you don't need to be a graphic designer to start. My experience with print on demand. When I first started experimenting with Pod, I had no clue what would sell, but I tried anyway. I uploaded a few simple designs, quotes, aesthetic illustrations, some random doodles, and within days, my first sale came through. It wasn't huge, just a mug, but I'll never forget how it felt. That tiny spark of wait, I made money from my idea, lit a fire that hasn't gone out since. How to get started with DA. Step 1. Create your design. Use free tools like Canva or Kittl to create simple, eye-catching designs. Think inspirational quotes, trending aesthetics, niche humor, or themed graphics. Pets, fitness, teachers, travel. Niche is key. Step 2. Pick a print-on-demand platform. Here are some great platforms to start with. Gelato, my personal favorite. No monthly fees, integrates with Etsy or Shopify. Ships globally with fast delivery. Pro tip, they offer a $25 month plus plan later that gives 20% product discounts and premium mockups, but it's totally optional. Printful or Printify. Also beginner friendly. Tons of product options. You only pay after a customer buys something, so you're never risking money up front. Step 3. Sell your products. A great starting place. People come here looking for unique items. Note, there's a small listing fee of 20 cents per item, and they take a 6.5% cut of each sale. Shopify, if you want to build your own branded store. Monthly fee applies. Better for those who want more control. Social media. Use TikTok, Instagram, or Pinterest to promote your designs. You'd be surprised what goes viral. How the money works. Let's say your mug costs $8.50 from Gelato. You list it for $15 on Etsy. You keep the profit minus Etsy's 6.5% and the listing fee. You're not spending any money up front. You only pay Gelato once the customer pays you. So you could start this week with $0. Niche down. Cute cat mugs for teachers will sell faster than mugs. Use keywords. Etsy is a search engine. Think like a customer. Funny introvert t-shirt, gift for dog mom, etc. Create mock-ups. Use platforms like Placeit or Gelato's built-in tools to show your product in real-life scenes. Start simple. Don't overwhelm yourself with 30 designs. Launch with 5 strong ones and test. Optimize listings. Great photos plus clear descriptions plus tags equals more visibility and trust. Why this can grow into so much more. Print on demand is more than just a side hustle. It can become a personal brand or boutique, a passive income stream that runs in the background, a creative outlet that actually pays you, even a full-time business if you scale strategically. And remember, success doesn't always happen on day one, but with consistency, smart marketing, and creativity, it does happen. Side hustle number 3, become a virtual assistant or freelancer. Get paid for skills you already have. Let me ask you this. Have you ever answered emails, made a schedule, helped someone organize something, research a topic, or even write a caption for social media? If you said yes to any of those, guess what? You already have the foundation to become a virtual assistant, VA, or freelancer. And here's the kicker. Businesses around the world are looking for people like you right now. What is a virtual assistant, really? Being a VA means helping business owners, coaches, or content creators with the behind-the-scenes tasks that keep their business running so they can focus on the bigger picture. It could be organizing their calendar, responding to customer emails, editing videos or reels, managing social media, writing blog posts or Pinterest captions, researching content topics, booking appointments, repurposing podcast episodes, and much more. And no, you don't have to do all of that. You can specialize in just a few things. You don't need to be perfect. You need to be reliable. Why this is the perfect hustle if you're just starting out. No money needed to start. You already have the tools, laptop, internet, basic apps. You can start with zero experience, just a willingness to learn. You can work from anywhere, your couch, a coffee shop, or while traveling. It's one of the fastest ways to get paid online. It's not about being an expert. It's about being one step ahead of the person you're helping. Types of services you can offer, even as a beginner. You don't need a long resume. Start with skills you already use in everyday life. Inbox and calendar management, copywriting or blog writing, basic video editing using CapCut, Canva, or InShot, social media scheduling, later, Planoly, Buffer, creating simple graphics in Canva, doing internet research, customer support via chat or email. If you've ever helped a friend plan a trip or organize an event, congrats, you're halfway there. Where to find clients? You have a few options, each with its own pros and cons. 1. Freelance marketplaces. Easy to start, high competition. Upwork takes 10% of your earnings. Fiverr takes 20% of each sale. People per hour, freelancer.com, similar model. These are great to build initial experience and get client reviews. You'll need a strong profile and maybe lower rates to start, but you can raise them fast once you prove your value. Step 2. Pitch clients directly. More work, more reward. Reach out to small businesses, coaches, or creators via DM or email. Look for people who are growing fast. You'll see signs, messy social media, no time to reply, etc. Offer to help with one small thing first, then scale from there. Bonus tip, offer a free trial week or a discounted test project. People love low risk. 3. Job boards, remote and flexible work. Search for virtual assistant, community manager, content assistant, freelance admin. What you'll need to start: a Canva-made portfolio, super easy, just 3 to 5 slides showing what you do and examples of your work. A basic CV or resume, a profile on Upwork or Fiverr, or a simple landing page, optional but helpful. Willingness to learn and grow. This matters more than experience. Start small. Charge affordable rates, 10, 20 hour or project-based. Collect testimonials and build your portfolio. Niche down as you figure out what you love, e.g. social media VA for fitness coaches or Pinterest assistant for Etsy sellers. Upskill. Learn tools like Trello, Notion, Buffer, CapCut, or ConvertKit. Raise your rates. Freelancers making $2K to $5K a month started just like you. The online business world is exploding. Coaches, solopreneurs, startups, and creators don't have time to do everything themselves. They don't need a giant agency, they need you. If you're dependable, communicative, and willing to learn, you'll stand out, no matter how crowded the space feels. Side hustle number 4, content creation. Turning your voice, passion, or personality into income. Let's be real for a second. Have you ever thought, I want to share my ideas online, but who would even care? I don't have thousands of followers. Can I really make money with content? I'm not an influencer. I'm just a regular person. If that sounds like you, good news. You are exactly who brands are looking for. And yes, you can get paid even with a tiny audience, even with zero experience, even with just your phone. Right now, we're living in the golden age of micro creators. Brands are no longer throwing all their money at influencers with 1M plus followers. They want authenticity. They want trust. They want creators who connect. That means you, your story, your voice are valuable. And you don't need a fancy camera or a social media degree. You need a phone, something you care about, and the guts to start. What can you create content about? Here's the beauty. You don't need to be an expert. You just need to document, not perform. Start with what you're already doing. Are you into skincare? Share your morning routine. Studying for exams? Create Study With Me reels. Cooking on a budget? Post simple recipe videos. Reading self-help books? Share 30-second takeaways. Job hunting? Chronicle your progress and lessons. People love relatable. They want the in-progress, real-life, messy you, not a polished influencer with a mansion and a ring light. People follow people, not perfection. How do you actually make money as a content creator? Let's break this down into real, accessible monetization paths. No 100K follower gatekeeping here. 1. Paid brand collaborations. Brands will pay you to talk about their products or services, even with a small following. 2. UGC, user-generated content creation. Not ready to post on your own page? No problem. You can get paid to create videos for brands to use on their social media. This means you don't have to grow an audience. You just need to be good at making scroll-stopping content. You can earn $50 to $300 per short video. Perfect if you're camera confident, but not ready to build a public brand. 3. Affiliate marketing. Recommend products you already love and earn a commission when someone buys through your link. This works well on YouTube in the description box, Instagram stories with link stickers, TikTok bios, blogs or email newsletters. Even just a few hundred views can bring in income if your audience trusts you. 4. Selling digital products. Once you've grown a tiny community, you can sell templates, Canva, Notion, CVs, planners, ebooks or guides, paid subscriptions, Substack, Patreon, courses, masterclasses, or even one-on-one coaching. And guess what? You don't need to be an expert, just one step ahead of your audience. You don't need to overthink your setup. Just start posting. Side hustle number 5, community manager. Get paid to keep conversations alive. So, what does a community manager actually do? Think of yourself as the friendly host of a digital house party. Your job is to greet new members, keep the conversation going, answer questions, share reminders, prompts, or updates, organize fun events or group chats, create a vibe that makes people want to stick around. You're not a customer service rep. You're the heart of a space where people feel connected. Who hires community managers? This side hustle is growing fast because more and more creators, coaches, and small businesses are building paid memberships, online programs, courses, private Facebook groups, spaces on Circle, Geneva, Discord, Slack, or School. They don't have time to run the community, but they know how powerful it is, so they hire you to help run it. Here's who's hiring right now: fitness coaches with a private Facebook group, entrepreneurs selling online courses, creators with Discord communities, tech startups building customer forums, nonprofits trying to connect volunteers, life coaches with group programs, NFT or Web3 projects, digital nomad hubs, or language exchange clubs. There's something for everyone. How much can you earn as a community manager? Entry-level rates often start around $15.25 bar. As you gain experience, that can easily rise to $30.50, especially if you manage multiple communities or take on leadership roles. You can also charge hourly, great for part-time gigs. Monthly retainers, e.g. $400, $800 a month for managing one community. Project-based packages, e.g. launching a new community for $1,000 plus. Many clients are happy to pay monthly for someone who keeps their members engaged, supported, and happy. How to land your first community manager role. Step 1. Build a tiny portfolio. Create a one-page PDF or Notion doc with a short bio about you, relevant experience, list of tools you know, Slack, Discord, Canva, etc. 3 to 4 sample ideas, icebreakers, events, or engagement prompts. Use Canva or Notion, both free, to make it look polished. Step 2. Start pitching. Look for opportunities on Upwork, search community assistant or membership manager, Fiverr, Facebook groups for coaches, creators, or digital entrepreneurs, or DM creators you follow and admire. Step 3. Learn as you go. Your first gig may pay modestly, but you'll learn fast. Once you've managed one group well, getting your second, third, and fourth gets way easier. There you have it. 5 legit side hustles you can start with dollars. No fancy equipment, no risky investment, just your skills, your story, and your willingness to begin. So what's stopping you? Seriously, if you found this video helpful, please take a second to hit that subscribe button. This channel is still growing, and honestly, every single subscriber means so much right now. Your support helps me keep creating content like this and sharing free tips that can help others too. So thank you in advance. It really makes a difference. And let me know in the comments, which side hustle are you going to try this year? You've got this. I'll see you in the next video.